her, Finn, and Pierbi camping together. You are out of your fucking mind. Absolutely no way would I ever go camping. Nope. I've been camping exactly once, and I hated it. It was an awful experience, and I wish to never repeat it. I'll go outside, yeah, but I won't go camping. I like hotels. I wouldn't even go glamping. That's still bad, I'm not gonna lie to you. Glamping is still worse. My camping experience actually was with my friends, and we all shared, we had 2 tents that were small, and there was 4 of us, so it was 2 people to a tent. It was horrible. But even just having my own tent would be horrible, because we evolved as a species to not have to do that anymore. We developed this burden of consciousness so that we didn't have to actually sleep outside. Now we can sleep inside, which I will continue doing to honor my ancestors who fought for this. I ain't gonna go camping. Not now, not ever. Hotels exist. I kind of like them. They're quite comfy, cozy. They bring me stuff if you ask nice enough. I mean, hotels come with bed bugs. What kind of world do you live in? Bed bugs in hotels twice in the US? Yeah, okay. Further proof that the US is I don't know, it's like a Mission Impossible, like fake, the cardboard walls fall down. Like you thought it was like the leader of the world, but actually it's just a wreck. How long do you reckon you'd last in the zombie apocalypse? Longer than most of my friends, because everybody that I've kind of had this conversation with has been like, I would kill myself instantly. And I wouldn't do that because I'm afraid of dying. So I would probably last longer than them, but not very long. No. Yo, Icky, you got some man, and then the male emoji, straight. Products. Nah, sorry, guy, I've only got gay man products. Go on the website, yeah, there's t-shirts and oh my god. You got any straight man products at this Gap store, sir? How do you live? How do you live day-to-day life? Should that be the next ick piece? Just like a I'm straight on the front? It's Pride Month, buddy. You better watch your Do I have a Google myself? Yeah, I have a Google card, so it's kind of cool actually. What? Look at this. I have a Google, okay, this is kind of funny that my Google card is next to unpleasantly sticky, nasty or unpleasant, distastefully sentimental. Yo! That's me. This is me too. Hell yeah. Way to go, me. Having a Google card is it's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. It's my one flex. I also have a GIF on Tinder. I don't have GIFs on Discord. No, I don't. Just Tinder. Imagine matching with Icky and she never replies to your opener. That happens a lot, to be honest with you. Sometimes I'm not looking right now because I don't want that heat. I don't want that smoke. But I have matched with people and then been like, I don't actually want to do this. And like got rid of the app. So, you know, because it's like, you don't know the person. And then it's just based on like what they look like and a few words. And it's like, oh, I don't know you. You could suck. There's no way anyone in this chat has good openers. Prove it. Prove it to me. Does anyone have a good opening DM? And I'll tell you if it works or not. I'll tell you if it would riz me. You do Warhammer? That one works. That one's one. That one would win. Warhammer and granola in my van. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So on Hinge, you get like, people can attempt to match with you, and you get them in a list, and they can send like messages when they attempt, which is like, you know, like an opening line. And like the nicest compliments I get of like my fashion or my aesthetic are from boys who are like 20 or 19 or 18. And I'm like, no, go. I don't even know why it allows that to happen. In terms of like, this is just, I've got it set to like, I don't even know. I think not Tinder. I've got it set to maybe like 23 as like the minimum, but then it always shows you people outside of it. And they send like the nicest compliments, but it's like, yeah, you think that because you haven't met very many people because you're like 20. You're like 18. No, dude. Yeah, like, but you know what, as well, those 18 to 20-year-olds, they always have the best drip. And they also, like, look after themselves the best. It's because they got nothing going on, because they're so young. They don't have to worry about life, you know? They don't have to worry about taxes and but it's kind of sad. I would want, like, the 27-year-olds to be, like, trying hard with their drip. Am I telling you a 40-year-old shouldn't date a 22-year-old? No, I'm just gonna say off the bat, yes. In my personal opinion, I don't think it's okay legally, but I don't think that it is, like, okay, I don't think it's bad, I guess, but I don't, like, understand what, thank you. I don't understand why you would want to. Like, I, as a 27-year-old, don't know very much about life and the world, but I already know a lot more than people who are 18 or 19 or 20. The maturity is very different, and the maturity between me and people in my life who are 25, 24, 23 is very, very different, even now. So if I was like 45 and trying to get with a 22-year-old, what do I have to gain from that? There is nothing, like, it's a bit odd. I don't get, like, I get this, obviously, like, it's just like a looks thing, you know? They're like, oh, they're young and pretty, but I don't understand it, because, like, what? They're gonna be incredibly immature, and it's just gonna be annoying. I don't know if it's just me, but as a 22-year-old, it's making you feel like a baby. I'm sorry, but, like, it's true. Like, you could be a really mature 22-year-old, but I'm probably more mature in day-to-day real life and emotional things, and it's just kind of the way it is. You have to, like, get through it. And then someone who's, like, 35 is way more mature than I am on average, and, like, they've had more experience, they've had more situations and learned how to deal with them through the horrors. You need a lot of horrors to get to, like, being able to communicate. Like, I have people in my life who just don't know how to communicate, and it's like it's just talking. Just say words. It's happened a lot, and I just feel, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm so cool and mature. Obviously, that joke really lent itself to you believing me. And I'm not saying, alright, okay, to be clear, being silly and goofy and dumb is not really what makes you immature. It's more like your ability to handle serious situations. So, like, your emotional capacity, how good at communication you are, how well you look after your own, like, finances and life and all the fancy stuff. It's not so much like you are always stern and reasonable and well-spoken. That's just, like, a different thing. You can be, like, a silly little goofy person and still be mature. Drip is hard when you get older and have specific careers and professions. Yeah, that's fair. But I'm you know, I want people who wear drip in their time off. Aging doesn't guarantee that you will get mature. It just kind of is a thing. You have to have experiences. That's what I think, anyway. And what do I know? Nothing. Very, very little. One thing I don't really like about my experiences of the UK and England is just people being a certain level of immature forever and ever. They just accept that, like, some, like, communication doesn't matter, dealing with your problems doesn't matter, dealing with poor behaviors that, like, make you a more difficult person. They just don't think. They don't try and, like, see flaws in themselves that you can then go and make better. You don't have to, like, sit with it. If you're like, oh, I hate that I do X thing, you can get rid of that. It can go away. You just have to, like, be aware of it and then actually try. I like a little bit of self-awareness and personal growth in your pants. Way-oh.